Hey guys, what's up? It's Destiny, and this is my YouTube channel, Destination Productions. Today we're talking about the Flash's character Firestorm and his possible story arc. So today, for my bonus video, I'm going to give you guys all the information we already know about the Firestorm character, and then go into his possible storyline and how he will interact with other characters that are already established on the show. Comic books are very confusing just because everybody interacts with basically everybody else in the franchise, so I'm going to do my best to simplify it all for you guys. The first and most famous Firestorm is Ronnie Raymond and Dr. Martin Stein. This is the duo that the Flash is going to use on the show. There have been many debates about how they were going to bring Firestorm to life on TV, and many people have many different theories about this, but I think that they are going to stay true to the comic books just because they have already mentioned and casted both the Dr. Stein half of Firestorm and the Ronnie Raymond side. Now, the dominant side of Firestorm, which is Ronnie Raymond, the high school student, is going to be played by Robbie Amell. Victor Garber has been casted to play the other side of Firestorm as Dr. Martin Stein. Now, even as I'm talking to you guys about this right now, there has obviously been some changes to the character, seeing as Firestorm is the fiance of Caitlin Snow. So that right there just tells us that there's an obvious age difference between the comic books and the TV adaptation. So now that we have all that covered, let's move on to the origin of Firestorm. This part is going to be interesting once I tell you guys how I tied it into the TV show. As most of you already know, Firestorm was created in a nuclear explosion. Dr. Martin Stein actually passed out during this, and Ronnie Raymond was awake. This is why when they merged, Ronnie Raymond is the predominant side. Now, if that is too confusing, think of it this way. It's Ronnie Raymond's body and mind with Dr. Stein's mind as well. In the comic books, this added to a lot of the humor because they were fighting with each other constantly. Now that you guys understand the origin, let's go back to the nuclear explosion part. We know how they merged, but not who was the cause of the explosion. Now, in the comic books, it was Danton Black, which was the villain of the week for episode 2, also known as Multiplex. In episode 2, Danton was a disgruntled former employee that worked for Simon Stagg. In the comic books, Black was an employee of Dr. Martin Stein. Obviously, the explosion gave both of them powers, with Firestorm becoming the nuclear man and Danton becoming Multiplex. He has the ability to make copies of himself that are said to have superhuman strength. Now I just want to talk about Caitlin Snow's character and how she's going to intertwine with this Firestorm story arc. As we already know, Caitlin Snow is Killer Frost in the new 52 reboot, and she's also a villain. So we have Danton Black and Caitlin Snow on the villain side, and then we have Firestorm, who was a hero. Caitlin Snow and the Ronnie Raymond side of Firestorm are engaged to be married, but then he supposedly dies when the particle accelerator went crazy. So now that you guys know all these things, I just want to talk about how Ronnie's death is going to affect Caitlin Snow. For right now, she is on Team Flash, but not for long. I think when she finds out that Ronnie Raymond is indeed alive, that is going to trigger an unpleasant emotional response from her. With that being said, Killer Frost and Multiplex are frequent foes of Firestorm in the comics. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment down below stating where you think Firestorm is going to go this season. Thank you all for watching. Bye!